Shaboom! What's going on, you guys? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today with another personal development training video for you guys. What's going on, champions? Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you guys are always working on that mind, my friends, because I promise you, the more disciplined you are, the more confident you will be. The more you challenge yourself, the more you work on yourself to improve yourself, the further ahead you'll get in life, my friends. But you know what, you guys, today let's talk about leadership. Let's talk about how to be a leader, okay? Because the truth is, at the very basic foundation, you guys, everyone is a leader. Everyone's a leader. Everyone's leading themselves through life. Everyone is coaching themselves. Everyone is believing in the direction that they're going in life. And to the degree that you're satisfied with that, then that's cool if that's what you're satisfied with. But the kind of leadership I'm talking about is successful leadership. A leadership where you learn to have more influence over yourself, more control over yourself, more leadership over yourself, right? Because check it out, you guys. Lesson number one. If you want to be a successful leader in life, and you have to lead yourself effectively, you have to have more influence over yourself. You have to have more, because there's a lot of people that I talk to, you guys, that I've known in the past, who the way they view themselves, what they talk about, how they lead their life, is that's what they have. And they talk like they're doing so good and they're having all these things in life and they're successful. If that's a complete lie, because you cannot be successful in life unless you actually believe what you tell yourself. You have to be able to have, most people, you guys, they're living life grounded with bills, in debt, living in under debt, living in pressure, living in, the statistics for people who last in corporate America, 5 years or less at a job. Most people are jumping from job to job. Most people are living just to pay the bills, just to be in that little comfort zone and to settle for exactly what they have. If you want more in life, if you want to be more successful in life, if you want to have more in life, then you have to actually recognize how much power you have over yourself. Most people would like to believe they have a lot of influence over themselves, and they do. Most people use that influence to the negative. Most people live for the weekends. They're leading themselves all these bad situations, bad relationships, bad jobs, and it's just for the weekend, you guys. It's just to have fun and just get by and just whatever, okay? And I'm coming to it from this, you guys. You have to have more influence over yourself. You have to. How do you have more influence over yourself? You become more fluent. You become more fluent in whatever subject that you want to be in life. If you're fine where you're at, then I'm not talking to you. But if you're somebody who wants to be into personal development, who wants to be successful in life, who wants to build that business, who wants to go places and do things with their life, who wants to live and travel the world and do, what successful people do, then you have to recognize that you can have that. But you have to be willing, my friends, to challenge yourself. You have to be willing to know who you are at a deeper level. Most people don't bring it to this awareness, my friends. Most people don't. When you personal development, you guys, is about becoming more self-aware. What are you telling yourself? What are you doing with your life? Okay, where are you going? Do you understand who you are? A lot of people think they understand who they are, but because they allow their emotions to control them, they live destructive lives. They self-sabotage jobs, relationships, themselves, their health. And they're like, yeah, but I'm leading myself and I'm this. And no, that's not being a successful leader, you guys. In order to be successful, you have to recognize that you can have, the more influence you have over yourself, the more influence you will have over other people. And it's not a bad thing. A lot of people are like, oh, you're trying to control people. No, look at, everything's cause and effect, right? The more you can cause yourself to have more influence over yourself, the more it will affect other people, depending on if that's positive or negative, right? You've been influenced your whole life, and where you're at right now in the stream of time dictates the kind of leadership you have and where you're at. And what I'm saying is if you want to change that, you can change that. You can change that. I have other videos explaining this kind of stuff. But that's number one, you guys. You have to have more influence over yourself in order to be a successful leader. Because look at successful leaders, you guys, they recognize the situation they're in, and then they think of a different reality for themselves. Most people in society, most people in general, are grounded right where they're at, and they just live in that reality versus where can I go? What can I do? What is it that I could do with my life? And see, successful leaders, that's what they do. They study, they read, they meditate. Okay, that brings us to number two, self-talk. Most people do not recognize that they're telling themselves a story every single day. And they think their thoughts and their ideas and their words are just on autopilot. And for the most part, they are, because you have a subconscious mind and a conscious mind. The subconscious mind, you guys, picks up information, background noise. It documents it, calculates it, and puts it in there. You don't even know that it's coming in. And then you start having concepts later on or ideas, and that's because you start to pull them back up, okay? A conscious mind is somebody who consciously makes a deliberate effort to do something. And most people are not that conscious. They are actually sleepwalking. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. That's how unconscious people are. And so, self-talk. I know people who literally focus on all their problems, and guess what they get more of? They get more of their own problems. I hate this situation. I hate that. I hate it when they say this. I hate it when they do that. And you know what they get? More of that. They want to cast out the blame on other people, and they do not want to take responsibility and recognize, I'm in control, it's me, I'm grounded. And it's because of what they're telling themselves. Self-talk is powerful. Self-talk influences you. Self-talk takes you in the direction. If you're always complaining about how much you hate your job, if you're always complaining about this person and that person, you're gonna get more of those emotions and feelings back. You'll receive more of that back. You see what I'm saying? So self-talk, you guys, you gotta be aware of this. This is important. A lot of people don't bring it to this level, you guys, but to be a successful leader, to be a leader in life, you have to be able to recognize what you're telling yourself every single day. You have to recognize that you can go places with your life, that you can do things with your life. You see, you have to have goals, you guys. That's number three. Most people do not have goals. They may, hey, I'm gonna go join the gym this week. I'm gonna go do that this week. I'm gonna go hang over here this week. And it's just, that's the goal. They don't even recognize it in those terms. They don't even use that terminology. If you want to be effective at leading yourself and be able to build sales organizations and businesses, you have to effectively be able to lead and control your mind, what you're saying, and the actions that you're taking every single day. You have to be willing to do that. Not just have to be willing, you have to be able to do it effectively and successfully, because that's going to set the example. All leaders, all successful leaders, you guys, they set the example. They lead by example. They're the ones who go out there and they lead by example. They lead with how they set the standard, right? Right? That's true. That's true in everything you do. You don't have to try and influence people. You don't have to try and do anything to people. It's not about that, you guys. It's not about egotistical leadership. It's not about power. It's not about any of that. It's about you taking control of you, learning how to influence yourself, learning how to program yourself for success, right? You have to get fired up. You have to believe that there's more that you could do with your life. You have to be willing to challenge yourself. You have to recognize what you're telling yourself. You have to set goals consistently, and you need to work towards those goals every single day. Every single day, my friends, because, you know, that's the only way that you're going to be able to get ahead in life, is by doing these things. Leaders, number 4, self-control. Self-control. That's huge, you guys. Self-control, discipline. That right there will help you to go where you want in life. Most people, you guys, I'm telling you, and you know it's true, if you just look around at people and society and how they live and what they do, most people live based upon uncontrolled emotions. They're unsteady. They're unsteady. They allow everything else to control them. They allow their circumstances to control them. They allow bad relationships to control them. They allow their negative thinking to control them. They allow their jobs to control them. They allow food to control them. They allow how they're feeling in the present moment to control them, versus taking full control of that mind, mastering that mind, and mastering those emotions. When you can learn to master your own emotions, you can learn to set goals for yourself. You can learn to pay attention to what you're telling yourself, self-talk, and you can recognize the power of influence and influencing yourself, and study and read and training and all that good stuff. You could do anything you want in life, my friends, anything. And that's powerful, you guys. That is huge, my friends. That's what being a leader is about. I do a podcast, you guys, over at ironcladconfidence.com. If you're new here on the station, YouTube channel, this is a new channel, Ironclad Confidence. This is a personal development, marketing, affiliate marketing, book publishing, business industry that I'm in. That's what I do. I create coaching programs. I write books. We do affiliate marketing. We talk mastery, business mastery, mental domination, right? Because if you master your mind, you study psychology, that's more powerful than what any school can ever teach you. I don't care what anyone says. You can go and get all the facts and, you know, this and that and how to do this and ABC. Your self-awareness, personal development, learning who you are better than anyone else will take you anywhere you want to go in life. Because the more you do that, the more you focus on training yourself, working on yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, leading yourself successfully, you, through that process, will draw success into your realm, into your reality. That's powerful, my friends. That is huge. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you guys, click the link below, hit the subscribe button. You'll receive, and hit the little bell if you want to receive email updates, okay? Whenever we produce these videos. We're always creating content. We're always trying to produce more and more for people. Get out there, you know, and be able to help other people, be able to serve other people, be able to teach other people. That's what personal development is, my friends. I'm always working on that mind, but if you want to go ahead and check out the podcast over at SoundCloud, or you go over to my blog, ironcladconfidence.com, you'll be able to check out the podcast there. The podcast goes a little bit deeper because I do that podcast when I'm out and about. I'm having to run around and do stuff. But these videos, you know, this is a different way to do it. But, you know, this is a new channel, you guys. If you like what you hear, if you like what you're learning, hit the subscribe button below, give it a thumbs up, and, you know, look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Thanks.